Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going through all of my recommendations for the Sephora Savings event. Now the last time Sephora had one of their savings event, I did things a little bit differently when it came to my recommendations. I actually put them in a tier list and I had a lot of fun doing it and you guys seem to really enjoy it as well. So I thought I would do the same this time around. Before I get into everything, let me just quickly recap the details for the Sephora Savings event. If you're Rouge, you get 20% off. VIB, you get 15% off. And then if you're a Beauty Insider member, you get 10% off. And then all tiers actually get 30% off all of the Sephora collection products. Today's video is also in collaboration with Sephora. They encouraged me to share with you guys all of my recommendations. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy, and also keep in mind that I will be doing a haul on all the products that I will actually be picking up myself. So stay tuned for that. Let me know what you're gonna be picking up and hit the thumbs up button if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And let's get into it. So I have so many things to talk about with you guys. I did end up splitting it up into 3 different categories. We are going to be chatting about makeup, skincare, and hair. I'm going to be categorizing all of my recommendations into one of these tiers. They're all really self-explanatory, but let's just make sure we're all on the same page. So first we have best of the best. These are the products that you've probably heard me talk about time and time again. They're my obsessions. They're the ones that I use all the time, and I would recommend them with my eyes closed. Then we have day-to-day staples. These are products that I personally tend to gravitate towards every single day, and that I think would be great to include in your own everyday makeup routine. Then we have the splurge-worthy items. These are the items that are obviously a little bit pricier, but I feel are worth their price tag. And then the last category is kind of just for fun. It's called just for funsies. These are the products that are just kind of like fun little add-ons, not necessarily like my top recommendations, but they're still products that I really enjoy. So we're gonna start off with the biggest category, which is of course makeup. So starting off first with the product that I think I'm the most in love with at the moment, and that's the Tower 28 Swipe All Over Hydrating Serum Concealer. Tower 28 has just been knocking their products out of the park. I feel like every single new launch that they've launched has just been top tier. This is really just a perfect, very hydrating concealer that sits in a very flattering way underneath the eyes. It has great medium coverage and it just looks so fresh. So this guy, without a doubt, goes in the best of the best category. Another one of my big go-to products lately has been the NUDESTIX lip balm. This product really surprised me because when I first tried it, I really didn't think that it would be such a huge favorite of mine. I thought it would just be a fine lip balm, but it very quickly became my go-to. What I really like about this, besides it obviously being very hydrating, I mean, that's like the #1 thing that you would expect out of a lip balm, but I just love the way that it feels and makes my lips look on top of it already being like just a very hydrating product. It has amazing shine and amazing gloss. It's very similar to like the Hydra-Peptide lip balm, has that same very like glossy finish, and it just feels super buttery and lightweight and smooth. I have the original clear gloss and they recently came out with some shades, which I'm super excited about. I totally forgot that they did, and I am definitely going to be picking these up during the savings event because I need them. Yeah. I'm putting this on my wish list. This is definitely a day-to-day staple for me. Another one of my favorite everyday products lately has been the Merit Solo Shadow Cream to Powder Soft Matte Eyeshadow. You guys know that I love like a one color eyeshadow look. And I love using creams for that purpose because it's just really easy to swipe on. And this is a beautiful cream to powder formula. I have 2 shades in the collection. I have the deep brown, and I also have Social, which is the soft mauve. What I really like about these is that they're very wearable and easy to just throw on for day to day. They're not like so intense where like this deep brown would translate to be a full-on smoky eye. I'm still very easily able to wear this for day to day, and it's not gonna be like too dark or too intense. So this definitely lands in the day-to-day staples category. Let's talk about a product that's worth the splurge. It's actually what I'm wearing on my lips right now. This is the Pat McGrath Liquid Lip, and it is the liquid lipstick that Taylor Swift wears. I mentioned this also in my wish list video, but I wanted to mention it again because I have been wearing it and it is so beautiful. So Taylor Swift has been wearing this red lip on her Eras tour, and I was just so impressed, frankly, that her red lip was just simply not moving throughout her entire 4-hour show that I had to figure out what she was wearing. And it turns out it is this Pat McGrath LiquiLUST Legendary Wear Matte Lipstick in the shade Elson 4. I mean, I'm wearing it on my lips, so you guys can see exactly what it looks like, but it's such a beautiful, vibrant blue-red, and the formula is so nice. It's very lightweight. It doesn't completely dry out your lips, but it does not move. The shade is currently out of stock. You might be able to find it in store. It does kind of go in and out of stock, so I would definitely keep checking back. But even besides this color, I would definitely say to check out this line in general if you are looking for a matte long wear lip that's actually comfortable. So this is going in the splurge worthy category. I think I've spoken about the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush in all of my Sephora recommendations videos. It is just such a great go-to, super long wearing liquid blush that comes in the most beautiful colors. I actually did a reel and I posted it on YouTube Shorts, swatching all of the Rare Beauty liquid blushes. So if you wanna check that out, if you wanna see what they all look like on the cheeks, I will link that down below. Grateful, which is this really bright kind of cherry red color, I feel like is a pretty underrated color from the line. I feel like it's a color that not a lot of people would naturally gravitate towards, but these types of red shades really do look the most natural. When you blush, you kind of turn a certain shade of red. I mean, look at how that looks on her skin. It's beautiful. Ooh, look at Selena wearing it. Stunning. So this definitely goes in the best of the best category. While we're chatting about Rare Beauty, let's talk about the Kind Words lip liner. Between these guys and the Makeup Forever Artist pencils, I think those are like my top 2 favorite lip liners. They have great pigment, they're super creamy, they really do stick and stay on the lips. I'll often just like fill in my lips completely with one of these and then put a gloss on top and it stays beautifully for hours. And the shades are so good. My favorite shade is Wise, which is such a good kind of contour nudie lip color. Bold is also really nice, especially for the fall time. It's a lot warmer, kind of has that like terracotta undertone to it. So I think this lands in the best of the best category as well. Let's stay within the lip category because I have a couple products that I wanted to mention to you guys. I probably could have done an entire recommendations video just for lip products. So instead, I really tried to narrow down. But a newer product that I don't think I've spoken about at all yet is the Milk Makeup Odyssey Hydrating Non-Sticky Lip Oil Gloss. I feel like lip oil is used very widely now, and I feel like we've kind of lost its meaning a little bit because I wouldn't really describe this product so much as a lip oil. It's definitely more of a hybrid. It's like a lip gloss and a lip oil came together and had a baby. It has the pigment and the glossiness of a lip gloss, but it has more so like the feel of a lip oil in that it's just not sticky. It's not sticky, it feels really buttery on the lips, and it just feels like really comfortable and lightweight. My favorite shade in here is Trek, and it's described as like a deep rose shimmer. It's very much like a Your Lips But Better type of color. So this is going in the day-to-day staples. Another lip product that I have been really enjoying is from Glossier. The savings event is a great time to pick up any Glossier product because now Glossier is available on Sephora, which is great. The Glossier Generation G Sheer Matte Lipsticks are amazing for every day. If you want something that is just gonna give like a really light tint to the lips that almost doesn't even read so much as a lipstick and it just kind of looks like your lips are lightly tinted, this is going to be the formula for you. Because it's sheer, it doesn't look heavy or lipsticky, and then combined with like the fact that it's matte, it really just looks like Your Lips But Better. Leo is the color that I've been wearing the most. It's just been a great like day-to-day neutral nudie color, especially combined with the Rare Beauty Wise lip liner. It's really good. This is going in day-to-day staples. As I was browsing Sephora, I actually came across a set for one of my favorite lip products, and it is the YSL Rouge Volupté Candy Glaze set. The Candy Glaze lipstick is one of my favorite lipstick formulas. It's like a fully pigmented lipstick and a lip gloss and a lip balm came together and had a baby. And the 2 shades that come in the set are number 13 and number 15. Number 15, I mean, look at this color. It's such a good everyday nude. And then number 13 is kind of like a pinkier version of that color, also a great everyday shade. The set's a value of $104. You can get it for $75 plus the discount. So this is actually gonna be going in the splurge-worthy category. Another splurge-worthy lip product that I really love is the Dior Lip Maximizer Gloss. Generally speaking, I really do love this lip gloss formula. But the color that I feel is really worth checking out, number 016 Shimmer Nude. This is essentially just a sparkly lip gloss with a very sheer nudie base. So you can see on the model over here, it doesn't really add that much color to the lips, but it does add a lot of shimmer and a lot of sparkle. Now you could totally layer this on top of any lip product because it doesn't have that much pigment to it. It's really just like gold shimmer. And the shimmer is really, really fine. So it doesn't read like you're wearing a super shimmery lip gloss. It more so just adds like a lot of dimension and a lot of interest to the lips. So I would definitely say that this is splurge worthy. Another Dior product that I would 100% have to say is splurge worthy is the Rosy Glow Blush. Right now in my collection, I have 001 Pink, 015 Cherry, which is like a bright cherry red, which is probably my most used. As I said, I love a bright red cherry blush, and Rosewood. I love that they're matte, but they do have a really nice soft glow to them. So they're not completely flat on the cheeks. They do add a little bit of sheen. They also apply in a very controlled way. Even the brightest shade, like this bright cherry red, I can still wear it day to day easily and not have to worry about over applying it. So I would definitely say that they are splurge worthy. Another splurge worthy blush would definitely be the Gucci blush. This is called the Luminous Matte Blush. Kind of the same idea as the Dior Rosy Glow Blush. It's a matte blush with a little bit of like a luminous sheen to it. The shade Warm Berry is my fave. It's actually the only one that I have. Maybe I'll pick up another one this time around. I'm always a little bit hesitant to recommend too many base products in these types of videos because obviously base products are so personal, but I still want to talk about the ones that I'm using the most currently, and the HAUS Labs Triclone Skin Tech Medium Coverage Foundation is definitely still one of my favorites, and it's the one that I would recommend the most. And I feel comfortable recommending this more broadly because I feel like this foundation would work really well for most skin types. It's a very balanced foundation. It's not too dewy, it's not too matte. I find it to be incredibly flattering. Like, this is a foundation that has incredible coverage, but it will always look like skin. So this is actually going to be going in the best of the best category. I think it's definitely earned its place there. Another HAUS Labs product that is really so good is the Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer. I feel like this is kind of underrated. If you love cream bronzers, but you want to use a powder, then I would go towards something like this because it gives almost like a cream-like effect without it being a cream. It's not a very powdery powder, and when you touch it, it has a very creamy feel to it, and you will pretty much never over apply this unless you actively try to. And it has such a good glow to it. It's not shimmery at all. So this is going in day-to-day staples. Let's talk eyeshadow palettes because the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes eyeshadow palette is available. Now, I thought that this palette was gonna be limited edition, and I'm actually really happy to see that it's still available online, and I think that this is an amazing palette to pick up. It just has a great combination of matte neutrals, and this shade right here, like this taupey purpley brown, is one of my favorite types of eyeshadows to put into the crease because it just creates such a natural shadow in the crease. These shimmer shades are so good. I need Makeup by Mario to come out with these shades in a single pan. They're very, very, very fine shimmer, and they just give a gorgeous glow and sheen to the lid. The size of the palette is also really great. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's quite sturdy, it has a nice mirror. So I would definitely say to pick this up while you can because it still says that it's limited edition. So I'm gonna put this in day-to-day staples. You know, I debated putting this next product in here because I know you guys are probably so sick of me talking about this, but the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer still continues to be my favorite bronzer product. It's a cream bronzer that still allows your skin to show through. It works well on top of foundation, it works well with no foundation, it works well with everyday makeup, with full glam makeup. I use this every single time I do my makeup. This is definitely going in the best of the best, and the shade that I use is light medium. Let's talk mascara because I feel like the savings event is a really great time to pick up those products that you probably run through more quickly than others, and mascara is definitely one of those products. The Make Waves mascara from Tower 28 still continues to be my favorite mascara of the year. This mascara honestly just does everything. It gives great length, great curl, great volume, it lasts perfectly, best of the best. Another mascara that's much newer in my life that I've been really enjoying is the new Benefit mascara. It's called a Fan Fest. I don't find that this is that far off from the Tower 28 Make Waves, but I feel like you get a little bit more drama with this, and it's just a little bit more intense, but it also lasts really great on the lashes. I don't have any problem like getting raccoon eyes with this, and I have been kind of going between the two. So this is gonna go in day-to-day staples. I also love brown mascara, and the Better Than Sex brown mascara is my go-to currently. What I like about this is that it does give some nice drama to the lashes without it being black. A lot of brown mascaras can look really natural, which is great, but this still gives like oomph to the lashes. So this one's going in Day-to-Day Staples. Now, I am not really a huge lash person. The only time I ever really wear lashes is for an event. But whenever I do have the chance to wear them, I love them because they just make the biggest difference. But I'm really picky with the lashes that I do wear because I just don't like them to be too dramatic. And the Effortless lashes from Velour are so good. The Style For Real though has been my go-to. This is what they look like on the eye. And it is so rare that I will wear a full lash. Almost always I'll just cut a lash in half and just put it on the outer corner. But for these, I don't do that. I actually wear the full lash and I find that they're super comfortable. I love that they are no trim lashes. They're already like the perfect size and they just always work and they always look great. And even if you're like me and you don't really wear lashes that often, it's nice to have them in your makeup collection for when you do want to wear them. And so I'm gonna put this in the Just for Funsies category. Another good product for the Just for Funsies category is the Veil Powder Brush from Hourglass. It's a dual-ended brush and you have a really large powder brush on one side and then a smaller powder brush on the other. And I really use this for everything. The big powder brush is really great for blush, for bronzer, for powder, and then the smaller powder brush for blush and for under eye powder. It's also really soft. It's just a great brush. So I think this is another great Just for Funsies product. Sephora collection has really, really amazing brushes. And like I said, you get 30% off Sephora collection. So definitely worth checking out. And this was the one that really caught my eye. It's the Pro 8-piece face and eye brush set. You basically have everything that you need in this little kit. You get a big powder brush, a denser, shorter brush would probably be great for foundation. You have an angled face brush and then all of these eye brushes. And this brush over here, the 98, looks like it would be such a great concealer brush. It's a $275 value for $124 plus 30% off. So that is definitely going in the splurge worthy section. I know I've already mentioned so many blushes, but if you're looking for a new cream blush, you need to try the Danessa Myricks blushes. They are the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder blushes. Jubilee. For the fall time, it's perfect. It's like the most gorgeous terracotta, warm, orangey blush. And there's some really interesting shades like Golden Hour, which is a little bit of a brighter orange. Prima Donna, this vibrant hot pink, so fun. Day-to-Day Staples. And that's everything for the makeup category. Now let's move on to skincare. So I combined skincare and fragrance, even though I have like one fragrance product that I wanted to talk about, but I didn't really know where else to put it, so I'm putting it here. And I'm talking not just skincare like for the face, but also body care as well. Pretty much every single holiday season, Youth to the People comes out with a superfood, gentle antioxidant cleanser set. And I pretty much buy this every single year. You get a full-size cleanser plus a refill of the cleanser for $110. It's definitely a little bit more of like a stronger cleanser. Like it doesn't strip my skin, but it really does make my skin feel very, very, very clean. And that's why I love it. So this is going in the best of the best category. If you're looking for a cleanser that's a little bit more gentle, one of my favorites is the Skin Fix Barrier Plus Foaming Oil Hydrating Cleanser. This is super gentle and really good, especially if you have like a drier skin type or more sensitive skin type. It's a creamy, oily texture, so it definitely does not strip the skin or over cleanse it. It also does a really good job of removing makeup, actually. I'll first use this to like break up my makeup and then I'll use it again to like wash everything off. Whereas normally I would go in with an oil-based cleanser plus another cleanser to finish my double cleanse routine. But with this product, I actually find I can just use just this product twice. This is a best of the best for sure. Another cleansing oil that I've recently started to really enjoy is the Tatcha cleansing oil. I just find that this works wonders at removing every single stitch of makeup. It really breaks down everything very easily and very quickly. It doesn't leave an oily residue and it just feels like a very luxurious cleansing product. So this is definitely pricier, especially for a cleanser. So I'm gonna be putting this in the splurge worthy category. So that's all I have for cleansers. Now let's get into moisturizers. This is another product that I've spoken about time and time again, the Skin Fix Barrier Plus Triple Lipid Peptide Face Cream. This is a moisturizer that's going to be really good in kind of like repairing your skin barrier. So if you feel like your skin is getting really red and irritated and sensitive, especially during this time of year, then this is going to be a product that's going to help rebalance things. So it is going in the best of the best category. Now this moisturizer from Grown Alchemist is very different from the Skin Fix. This is called the Hydra Hydra Repair Day Cream. This is much more of a lightweight formula. I love this especially for before makeup because it's super hydrating, but it doesn't leave a greasy residue on my face. So this is gonna be going in day-to-day staples. I am super picky when it comes to eye cream, and I feel like there was a time where I could not find an eye cream for the life of me that worked for me, because every eye cream I would try would just give me mealy underneath my eyes, which was very frustrating. But there are two eye creams that I've been using very consistently and have worked really great for me. Totally Vinyl Perfect Dark Circle Brightening Eye Cream with niacinamide is definitely one of my favorite eye creams that I've tried. This just hydrates my under eyes without me getting any type of like weird reaction, and that's literally all I ask for. I use it every single day and my under eyes love it. So this is definitely a day-to-day staple. Another really great eye cream is from First Day Beauty, and this one's interesting. It's a little bit different because it has a tint to it. So this is a really nice product to use on my no makeup days because it will actually brighten up the look of my under eyes because there is a little bit of a tint and a little bit of glow to it. So it gives like a very natural brightened effect without me having to go in with concealer. So I actually really like this almost as like a makeup product per se. It's not like my daily eye cream, but it's the one that I really go for when I want that type of no makeup, brightened under eye look. It's really great for that purpose. So I think I'm actually gonna put this in the just for funsies category. The Dermalogica Microfoliant, another product that I talk about in almost every single one of my Sephora Savings event videos because this has been one of my go-to products for years and years and years at this point. It's pretty much the only more physical exfoliating product that I use on my skin because it's super, super gentle. It is not abrasive at all. It's a rice-based powder, and so you put a little bit of that in your hand with a little bit of water, you mix it together, it creates like a foamy paste. You massage that into your skin and it's going to exfoliate very lightly. There's also salicylic acid and some enzymes in this product, so not only does it target texture physically, but it also does it chemically as well. This is a best of the best type of product. Youth to the People actually just came out with hand soap. It's definitely excessive to get a fancy hand wash, but I feel like something like this is actually a really, really nice gift, especially for the holiday season. And I almost always get fancy hand soaps for housewarming gifts. And this one from Youth to the People smells really, really, really good. And it looks really great too. It's really pretty packaging. So I feel like if you're looking for a little gift for somebody, I would put this in splurge worthy. The L'Occitane shower oil is another must. If you have dry skin on your body, this is the most beautiful body wash because it's super, super hydrating because it's literally an oil. It just always feels like a super luxurious experience when I use the L'Occitane shower oil. It's amazing, it's beautiful. It smells so good too. And I feel like this is just a special product. It's not a typical body wash, right? It's a shower oil. So it just feels special on every level. This is going in splurge worthy. Speaking of L'Occitane, the body moisturizer is another beautiful, beautiful, beautiful product. This is what I'm currently using myself. They have a couple different variations. I personally really like the Hydrating Almond Milk Concentrate. It's a really rich and ultra hydrating body moisturizer, but it's not super thick. Some of their moisturizers do lean a little bit on like the thicker side, but this has more of like a lightweight texture, especially because I apply this normally before going into bed. And so it absorbs really, really quickly and I don't feel like super oily, but still very moisturized. Splurge worthy. I think a funsy product to pick up would be a dry body brush from Sephora collection. And again, you get it for 30% off. Dry brushing is really great for your body skin. So you basically take the brush and you brush it up your body when your body's dry, and it will just remove so much dead skin, and your skin will feel super, super smooth. It's also really great for circulation. It's great for lymphatic drainage. So especially during the winter time when your skin gets extra dry, this is a great little step to include into your routine. So I'm gonna include this in the just for funsies category. The one fragrance that I really wanted to recommend, which is so random, but I've recently rediscovered it, is the Bobbi Brown perfume called Beach. And for me personally, whenever I smell this, it just brings me back to my childhood. I think it was my dad who used to use the Bobbi Brown sunscreen or like body oil, like tanning oil. I don't know. There was something beach fragrance from Bobbi Brown that either my mom or my dad used, and whenever I smell the fragrance of beach, it just makes me feel so nostalgic. The notes in this fragrance are jasmine, sea spray, and mandarin. When I smell it though, I smell sunscreen, but in a really nice way. Like it's not a gross smelling sunscreen. And beach is really the perfect name for this fragrance because it smells like the beach. I know it's not the most seasonally appropriate fragrance to recommend. It's literally the exact opposite. But regardless, I have actually been wearing it lately and I've just been really enjoying it. And actually mixing this with a vanilla musk fragrance oil, wow. It actually warms it up quite nicely and makes it a little bit more seasonally appropriate. I'm putting this in the just for funsies category. All right, it's time to move on to the last tier list of the day. Let's chat everything hair. I've been really loving the air dry styling cream. Typically when I wear my hair curly, I use like 30 products in my hair. It's like a big extensive routine. And sometimes I just don't want to do that and I want to use one product. And there are a couple products that I've tried that actually work well because typically they don't. And I do need to use 30 products for my curls to be defined and have hold. The JVN air dry styling cream is one of those products that has the perfect amount of hydration, the perfect amount of hold to just give me nicely defined curls that are not frizzy, which sometimes is all that I want. I don't really want to go through my whole 30-step routine. Going in the day-to-day staples, when I do want to spend a little bit more time on my curls, the Amika curl products still are my favorites. I've tried so many different curl products, but the Amika gel and the Amika cream are my favorites. They're the ones that really do work the best for my hair. And I've recommended them time and time and time and time again. These are definitely going in the best category. Another product that I almost always go back to is the Bumble Bumble Primer. This is a great all-in-one product. It does a lot of things in one little bottle. It protects your hair from heat. It's also a leave-in conditioner, so it hydrates the hair, adds some nice shine. And I love using this before blow drying my hair. It just makes my hair look really, really nice and smooth, and it also obviously protects it against heat. So this is going to be going in the best of the best. The KT Molecular Repair Hair Mask is actually incredible. It makes my hair incredibly soft, incredibly shiny. It just does something to my hair that no other hair mask has ever done. Like, it is incredibly effective at just making my hair feel less damage, and that's exactly what this product is supposed to do. It's supposed to reverse damage in 4 minutes. It has peptide technology to repair damage from bleach color, chemical surfaces and heat, restoring strength, softness, smoothness, and bounce to hair. And I would definitely say that it's worth the splurge because it is pretty pricey. My favorite Olaplex product, and the one that I would recommend the most, is the 4C shampoo. This is a clarifying shampoo. Especially when you're using so many products in your hair, it is important to kind of start fresh every once in a while. Most clarifying shampoos I find are super stripping and dry out my hair like crazy. This one does not. And in my routine, I use it about once a month. So this is going in day-to-day staples. Yeah. A newer shampoo that I started to incorporate into my routine is this guy from Orbe. This is the shampoo for moisture and control. Whenever I use this in combination with the moisture and control conditioner, I have a good hair day. My hair is smoother, my hair is shinier, my hair is softer. So this is definitely going in the splurge-worthy category. My hair does need a lot of moisture, but I find a lot of super hydrating moisturizing shampoos and conditioners can be really heavy. So they give me a lot of that hydration, but they really weigh my hair down. This gives me a lot of hydration and a lot of moisture, but it doesn't feel like it completely weighs my hair down. In fact, I find whenever I use this, my hair is always like really nice and bouncy. And that's actually all I'm going to include for the hair category. All right, guys, that's it. Those are all of my recommendations for the Sephora Savings event. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you'll be picking up anything or if you have any thoughts on all the products that I spoke about today. Hit thumbs up button if you did enjoy today's video and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.